this is Mike Owangwa, once again, pastor, author, relationship coach, marriage counselor. We've been doing our 40-day relationship goals, and this is day 14. So yeah, day 14. And today, day 14 says, don't argue in front of your children. Try not to show them, or try to show them rather, you both love each other and respect each other. Don't argue in front of your children. You know why? Because it might be the template for their own future marriages. So this is something very interesting, something we need to know today. A lot of parents are fond of it. Some don't even just argue, they fight. There was this one I witnessed where the man and wife were fighting. They fought out to the streets, and then one of the children was tugging at the father, holding him. The mother was the aggressor here this time, and she was fighting and you know, saying all sorts of things. People were trying to pull her away from the man. The man was angry, though he was controlling himself, and then the boy was pulling his father back, you know. So traumatic. When we do these things, we leave a terrible impression in the minds of these children. Sometimes children don't do well in school because their parents have issues at home. One time I engaged with somebody, and she said, yeah, it happened to her. She'd go to school and just cry, and she wasn't doing well in school because the parents were having issues, always fighting, always arguing. So if you do any of these things, you fight or you argue endlessly in front of your children, you need to begin to have a rethink. Okay, you're putting those traumatic images in the minds of these children, and when they grow up, now it's two ways. One, some of them who have a mind of their own, or who are able to rise above the trauma, might say, okay, I'm never going to allow my home be like this. I'm never going to allow this kind of thing happen to me. So I'm going to make sure there is peace and tranquility in my home. But for some others, you know, that same thing just haunts them, and then it becomes a cycle. They become what they are running away from, and then here they begin to find themselves arguing and fighting with their spouses. Because if they are women, they don't want men to treat them the way their mothers were treated, and if they are guys, they don't want the women to treat them the way their mothers treated their fathers. So there is this resistance. You fight unnecessarily. So we need to take note of this year. Please don't argue in front of your children. You can do it nicely. Get the children out of the way before you start arguing. Always control yourself. Show them that you love and respect each other. Okay, always control your emotions. Don't run down your spouse in front of the children. You're a woman, don't run down your husband, useless man. Say all sorts of things, and then the kids see that you don't respect him. Or if you're a man, you treat the woman like trash, like a footmat, right in front of the kids. Both of you should be working as a team. Both of you should be working as a couple and as a role model to these kids. You know, they don't have any other home. When you talk about marriage and the definition of marriage, their own definition of marriage is going to be what they see at home with you. So don't forget, goal number 14, don't argue in front of your children. Show them you both love and respect each other, because it might be the template for their own future marriages. This has been Mike Owangwa. Remember to check up the previous videos, check out my timeline, and then kindly engage. I'd like to know what you think about this, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow on day 15. Goodbye and God bless you.